got to understand. Do you know how huge that was for me that Dre did that? I'm coming from a comedy world. The most people before Up in Smoke, the most people I'd ever been in front of was like maybe 5,000. Like opening up for Jamie or opening up for Mark Curry or you know, a comedy sellout for a star was 5,000. This is way before, you know, Kevin Hart, and shout out to Kevin Hart and all those guys. But so for me to go up in front of every basketball arena in America, in front of 30,000 people every night, that was huge for me. And I thank Dr. Dre for that every day. That made me a beast on stage. There wasn't no comedy club that I couldn't fuck with. I'm doing 30,000 seats every night. That's a fucking 300-seat club. You know what I mean? So,
what I like to ask, like, what was the moment in the journey where you were like, God, you looking around and you like, what the? I'm from South Central, and now I'm here. I've made it. What was that like aha moment? Like, oh shit, I really.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That part of me organically happened.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't one time. You know, some people have that one story. Yeah, I found out when I got invited to the White House. You know what I mean? I found out that day that I went to Dr. Dre's pool party. Like me, I was so in the mix. I was that nigga that was everywhere. You know, you hear the old out of sight, out of mind shit? Yep. Can I tell you something that's really gonna make y'all laugh? Thank God you saw Straight Outta Compton.
Of course.
Remember the pool parties, the butt naked free parties?
Absolutely.
Thank God they didn't catch me on camera those years.
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
That's how far back I go. I was just a little nigga.
You just been in the mix the whole
that
time.
Knew everybody. I knew where everybody's pool party. Yeah.
He was
you were Forrest Gump.
You was a black Forrest. You was that.
He been to Scotland. He been to
nigga when I
smoke.
When all of the greatest histories of moments.
Oh, you don't want you don't even want to hear my Diddy stories. So
you was at the freak-offs,
nigga. You want to hear one?
Yeah, give me one. Give me one and let's move on.
You are the only person that was at the freak-offs.
I could just, but I'll tell you on another episode. You don't want me to tell you now.
No,
no, nigga. You don't tell us now.
Yeah, you don't tell us
right
now.
Can I tell you the real honest story?
Yeah, give me the real one.
Because it's so funny. Because you just make me think of something. I really am like the Black Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Like some of the most memorable moments in hip hop history.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I was a part of. A lot of people didn't know. Get Rich or Die Trying. 14 million albums sold. Mm-hmm. Biggest album in probably hip hop history.
That was your idea.
You know, this new guy. His name is 50 Cent. This new rapper. Gunshots all over the thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Dr. Dre just calls me one day and was like, yo, man, I need you. I need a skit. Speaking of skits and sketches.
Yeah.
And this is proof, yes. I was doing this way before these niggas.
Yeah.
This new guy.
You invented skits.
I never forget. It was like 2 weeks after we got Up in Smoke. Mm-hmm. I just been with these niggas every day. We get back, and 2 weeks after Up in Smoke, Dre's like, I got a new guy. I'm like, cool. He's here. You don't know him, but I'm about to do his album. He's dope. I was like, what's his name? He's like, his name's 50 Cent. I'm like, okay, never heard of him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dre was just like, I just need you for some funny shit real quick. And he explained the situation. He took a tape that had like 30 seconds, no, not maybe 20 seconds of some gay dude that called into like Hot 97 and claimed he was, I guess he was gay, I don't know, but he knew about the beef between Ja Rule and 50.
Okay.
And all he let me hear was, y'all better leave Jeffrey alone. That's my boo. Leave him alone. Dre goes, you fucking with it? I was like, what do you want me to do? Man, do some funny shit. Did you flip that shit and did. And I was like, okay. He goes, how much you want?
Damn.
And I was like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. He's like,
how long?
I just need you to make some funny shit. He goes, nigga, I'll give you 10,000. I was like, where's the booth?
Yeah.
What's the rapper's name? He said 49. No, 50. He said it's 50 Cent. I was like, okay, and da. He's like, no, nigga, you know what? And he knew that I just bought my first house.
Yeah.
Because it was the most money I'd ever made. When I got off Up in Smoke tour, it was the most money I'd ever made. Got off tour, bought my first house, and I needed a pool table. I always wanted a pool table.
Yeah.
He's like, 10,000 in a pool table, nigga. Go do that shit.
All right. Well, what do you need me to say and do?
Ready?
Patrick, why you don't hit us with that like that?
So if y'all Google it right now, 14 million albums sold.
Yeah.
This brand new gangster rapper, everything. You remember how hot that album was?
Oh yeah, I know.
Everything was a hit.
We was literally just playing it the other day.
Brand was just playing it.
There was one sketch on the album. Back Down, number 10.
Oh yeah,
That's me. Big things come in small packages.
Yeah.
Holla. I'm a
Remember that,
12-degree pink belt. I will slice and dice his ass.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Back to what we said at the beginning of the interview. I didn't know I was making history.
Right.
I just got a quick 10,000 in a fucking pool table and thank you, Dr. Dre. Yeah. I didn't know this dude was gonna end up being one of the biggest rappers of all time.
Hey, but that was his big. That's
I didn't even know about
album.
the beef between him and Ja Rule. So when it came out later, right? People were thinking like I had something to do with it. I'm like, no, nigga, I was a work for hire, nigga. Yeah. I didn't know. I mean, I knew who Ja Rule was.
Yeah.
Because he was already huge.
Ja Rule
but I didn't know who
cracking.
50 Cent was. I'm not a New York nigga. Yeah. I didn't know what was going on. I just got paid to do some funny shit.
Absolutely.
Right? But when it came out, the reason people tied it together and tried to put me in the middle of it, because I ended up doing another skit that also made me famous. And it had something to do with Ja Rule. The Nori song. Number one song of the year. Pharrell's first huge hit. The whole world knew the song. Homeboy, I came to party.
Okay.
Yo girl looking for me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Alex, we need you in this little video. Can you do a little sketch for us?
Amy, she's so young.
I know. You're
She's
like,
so fucking
I know.
young.
She's like, what is this
When
guy?
you said we had to put it on a tape.
Who's
He
50
said,
Cent?
what's a tape?
She's like, who is this guy that's sitting next to me? Frederick Douglass?
Power? You talking about that guy from Power? You know she watched that.
She's like, she gonna go back to her homegirls. Oh my God, this guy that was sitting under there. I think he was friends with Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, I know, some guy.
I think he marched with Martin Luther King. I'm
Yeah, I
not really
know.
sure.
Some old.
I just know he's been doing it a long time. He's a cool guy. He's flying and everything, but he's like 98 years old.
Yeah, he's old.
I think he went to high school with Harriet Tubman. I'm not really sure.
Ah, damn, Amy.
No. Amy, Google me. So look, but so that song ended up being so huge. And remember, the whole thing, I was just trying to get in the club. Yeah. And it was Nori.
Yep.
It was Mike Epps was in the video with me, and it was there, and Ja Rule was in the video. And they were like, "Oh shit, don't you got beef with them?" I'm like, "I don't have any beef with them."
Yeah, I don't
Because
know.
you were on both guys' hits.
But when I found out later that song was basically the song that they equate to ending Ja Rule's career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back down, the whole entire song was basically
Ja Rule.
fuck Ja Rule. But nigga, I didn't know. I did my sketch.
You got a pool
4 months
table.
before that. I got a pool table and I got a new kitchen, nigga. I just.
Yeah. You think you slick though, because I asked you about the freak offs. I know you was there.
Okay, ready, freak offs. You have time? I know this is. You're probably gonna have to chop this
You
in.
see how he tried to get out of that?
He did.
But I'm glad you brought it up.
We locked the door.
Because I gotta tell the real story. And I just need y'all to listen.
Give me. No,
I'm gonna just give you the Diddy.
Okay.
I gave you the stunt dick story.
You gave, okay.
I'm gonna give you my Diddy story.
Okay, Patrick, we got time for the Diddy story.
And you probably you probably don't.
No, we
but
do.
edit.
Well, no, we got time.
This might have to be.
This our shit right here. We got time.
Is your name
Long as
Patrick?
you got time. Oh yeah.
Patrick, this might have to be your first double episode. If there's gonna have to be a part 2 with Alex Thomas.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger right here.
So I just need y'all to listen.
We on it.
All right. It's crazy because it kind of stinted from being in a situation like this. So, in the last, 6 months, I've probably done 4 or 5 people's podcast. Everybody wants me on their podcast.
Yeah.
Because I got great stories, right?
Amazing.
The first question everybody asks me. So first of all, when they find out you've been in the business 35 years, you know everybody.
Yeah.
What is the first question? The last 4 podcasts? You had been to a Diddy party?
Yeah.
You had to go to a Diddy party?
Of course you have.
What them Diddy parties like? And I just tell the fucking truth. I've been to so many goddamn Diddy parties, I stopped counting.
Yeah.
Like literally, you gotta understand. I'm gonna paint the picture for you.
Paint it.
I was famous for like 20 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta understand. I'm not exaggerating. I went to like 15 All-Star weekends in a row.
Yeah.
From like 2000 to 2015, I literally went to every single All-Star weekend. The 2 biggest parties every fucking year was Michael Jordan's parties and Diddy's parties. Like off the fucking chain, thousands of motherfuckers, right? You gotta understand, when Sean John first came out, New York Fashion Week, incredible, thousands of motherfuckers. I was there for when Sean John, when Ciroc first came out, New Year's Eve party at his house, thousands of motherfuckers. When I tell you the craziest fucking parties you've ever been to in your life, here's where I gotta paint the picture.